Hello everybody and welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be sharing 3 hacks that will ensure that you are getting the most out of your conversion tracking for your Google Ads. When it comes to conversion tracking in Google Ads, you want to make sure that everything you are tracking is completely accurate. If your tracking is not set up or configured correctly, you may find that you are getting duplicate or inflated conversion data, or you may end up with conversion leakage. These 3 quick and simple hacks will help to make sure that your conversion data is as accurate as possible. Hack 1. Firstly, you want to make sure that when you are setting up your conversion tracking, you are tracking one conversion, not every. If you are tracking every conversion, if the same user inquires in the same way more than once, they will be counted as more than one conversion. For example, let's say someone clicks on your ad and makes a phone call. On the phone, they ask a couple of questions and they make a genuine inquiry. However, midway through the conversation, the line gets cut off. If they were to then make another phone call and continue with their initial inquiry, that phone call would be counted as 2 conversions. This is then going to inflate your data, even though 1 inquiry was received, not 2. This is going to inflate the conversion data for the campaign and make it look like it is performing better than it actually is. By having your conversion actions configured this way, not only will you see 2 conversions for that 1 inquiry, it will also mean that the cost per conversion is lower than what it actually is, and the conversion rate will also appear to be better. For this reason, you want to make sure that every conversion event that you are creating is set to track 1 conversion, not every. You can configure this setting correctly by navigating to Goals and into the conversion summary. You then want to do this for any conversion action that you have either created within Google Ads or imported through GA4. Hack 2. Using Google forwarding numbers instead of click-to-call tracking. So we have done a whole video where we have shown you how to set up a Google forwarding number and the benefits of doing this instead of using click-to-call tracking. However, let's just summarise it quickly. So with click-to-call tracking, you'll be tracking anyone who clicks on the phone number on your website. By tracking calls this way, anytime someone clicks on the phone number on your website, this will be counted as a conversion, whether or not they fulfilled the phone call or not. With the Google forwarding number, Google is able to pull information as the call happens and generate a call report which can be accessed within Google Ads. This call report shows the duration of the call, the phone number that made the call, whether or not the call was missed or received, and it even shows you the ad group or the campaign which the call came from. By using a Google forwarding number over click-to-call tracking, you are only going to be counting calls that actually happened as conversions, as opposed to people who may just be clicking on the phone number. Hack 3. Ensure all of your key conversion events are marked as primary conversions, not secondary. Sometimes when you import a GA4 event into Google Ads, it defaults as a secondary conversion. What is a secondary conversion? A secondary conversion is a conversion action that has happened from your ad. However, it is not attributed towards the campaign's performance. Therefore, if someone completes this conversion action after clicking on your ad, you are not going to see the data for this at campaign level. The only way to see the performance of each secondary conversion is to navigate to the goals section and go to the conversion summary. You will then be able to see a number of the secondary conversions that have happened and that have not been attributed towards the campaign. Although it is not always the case, and sometimes when you do import conversions into Google Ads, they do default as primary conversions, you just want to double check that every conversion that you want to be tracking and you want to be attributed back to the campaign is a primary conversion. If this is not configured correctly and is not something that you notice until further down the line, any of these conversions that have already been counted as secondary will not automatically be attributed back to their campaign. Therefore, you want to make sure that as soon as you are importing these goals into Google Ads, that they are set as primary conversions. If your conversion event has been imported as secondary and you want to change this, you can do it by navigating to the goals section, into the conversion summary, and clicking on that conversion. You then want to hit the drop down where it says secondary action and mark this as primary. Once this has been done, going forward, any time that conversion action happens, it will then be attributed towards the campaign's performance. Thank you for watching today's video. We hope you have found these free hacks helpful, and if you have any questions, please let us know in the comments and we will do our best to answer.